Hi everybody, and welcome to Network Nordonia. My name is Joe Clark. I'm the superintendent of the Nordonia schools, and it's hard to believe that the 2015-16 school year is about to end. It seems like it goes so fast. And I have the best show of the year for you. I always save the best show for last, and this year we have 6 outstanding students who are going to be graduating Thursday night, crossing the stage at E.J. Thomas. So exciting. This year's senior class has won more than $7.2 million in scholarships to college. We're so proud of them and so excited that they'll be moving on their way and doing some great things. So before we get started with the questions, let's introduce ourselves. I'm going to start with you, Brian. Just go through and tell us your name, what buildings you went through here in Nordonia, or if you went to another school, what activities you were involved in here at the high school.
All right, I'm Brian Zaborski. I went to St. Barnabas from preschool all the way up until 8th grade, so 11 years. And then I was here at the high school for the past 4 years. I was involved in the cross-country team, indoor track club, and the outdoor track team, and I was part of National Honor Society.
Hi, I'm Justin. I attended Ledgeview, and then after that I went to Leeton and then the middle school, and now I'm here at the high school. I was in band since 5th grade, and then I played baseball and basketball.
My name's Michaela Bruno. I went to elementary school at Rushwood, then I went to Leeton, the middle school, and then the high school. I've been involved, I'm a co-founder of Knights Caring for Knights. I'm a part of book club, math club, National Honor Society.
And Michaela, you are not new to this program. You've been a guest how many times now?
2 or 3, I think.
Yeah, if I were Johnny Carson, you would be Joan Rivers. Now, I know none of you have any idea what that means, but I'm sure the people watching think that's a really funny joke. So, Autumn?
My name's Autumn Richards, and I went to Northfield, Ledgeview, Leeton, the middle school, and the high school for 4 years. I was involved in basketball, track, and National Honor Society.
My name's Autumn Thompson. I went to Ledgeview, then Leeton, the middle school, and I'm at the high school. I was involved in band since 5th grade. I played flute, and I was a drum major the past 2 years. I'm also in NHS and Science Olympiad.
Hi, I'm Jill Golden. I went to St. Barnabas from kindergarten up to 8th grade. Then I came to Nordonia from 9th grade to 12th grade. Up at the high school, I'm involved in cheerleading. I've been basketball and football cheerleader my freshman to senior year. And I'm also in National Honor Society.
All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate that. Now, I bet 4 years seems like it's flown by, hasn't it? It's gone pretty fast. Just yesterday, you were walking through the doors as a freshman, I bet. I want to know this. If you could go back to your freshman year and think about the nerves that you might have had coming to Nordonia High School, what were some of your biggest fears as you were coming here to the high school? We'll just throw it out to any of you.
Definitely getting lost. I had no idea. I don't know. The building looks so huge.
Yeah,
and
it did.
There's so many hallways that look exactly the same. I was so terrified I was not going to know where I was going, but I did. So it's okay.
Mine definitely had to be like the classes. Like I took all honors my freshman year, and I was like really scared about that. But knowing like preparing yourself in like time management, like it's really possible to challenge yourself and take all honors classes.
I know one of my fears was coming from St. Barnabas. None of my friends really came to Nordonia with me, so just making new friends was scary for me. But everyone was really open and was friends with me, so that made everything a lot better.
Yeah.
It was about the same thing for me because I also came from the St. Barnabas, but I was on the varsity cross-country team over the summer, and so it gave me about a 3 or 4 month head start getting to know people, so it really wasn't too bad.
That's nice.
I was more or less worried about the homework load. Middle school, they made it seem like you're going to get to high school and the homework was going to be overwhelming, but it was definitely manageable.
I thought I was going to get lost too. I didn't think there was a rhyme or reason to where any classroom was in any hallway.
Yeah.
And then I was also kind of afraid of the upperclassmen. I didn't know if like those stories that you see on TV about like seniors throwing kids into lockers and stuff was true. So I didn't think it would happen to me, but I thought I'd see that happening to other people.
Okay, and did it happen? Did
No,
you see anybody
no.
shoved in a locker? No.
All of those.
How about
are
I
full.
hear often that a big fear is either restrooms or lunch, right? Where do you use the restroom, and who are you going to sit with at the lunch table? Was that a fear at all, or a little nervousness?
Yeah, pretty much first day of school each year, that's like
Yeah.
lunch table.
Yeah.
Or-
True.
Yeah. And how long did it take for you to not have those fears any longer? Did it take all year, or was it?
No,
Like
like
the
the
second
the
day,
first
I
or
was
second
like,
day, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Like once you find a group of your friends, it's like, all right, let's all sit together, and then it was pretty much over after that.
All right. So day 2, you were comfortable day 2 and ready to go.
Yes.
Did the teachers do anything to make you feel more comfortable? Did they help with the transition at all, or any of the other staff members?
Yeah, well, they helped you find your classes when you were roaming around the halls.
Yeah,
and knowing where
that's
you
true.
were going.
Yeah.
That's
But-
true.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had a lot of activities here at Nordonia. You guys mentioned, as you introduced yourself, some of the things that you've been doing. What are some of the best memories that you have of Nordonia? What are some of those stories that you guys are going to be laughing about years from now at your class reunions?
I know I was a cheerleader for 4 years, and those were some of my favorite memories, just with my squad and all of the different things we would do. So those are some of my memories. Those were good.
Mine would definitely be like either the Friday night football games. Those were always fun, especially like senior year with like skin squatting and all of that. And another one for me would be basketball my senior year, because we had the best record ever for Nordonia history. So that was always exciting, and we made it to the district finals, which was really fun.
Yeah, it was a great season.
Yes.
I would have to say my favorite memories were all from band. We traveled so far and did so many things, and how many awards we got. Like, one of the trophies was taller than me, so that was pretty cool. We went to St. Louis, we saw the Arch. It was just a great experience.
Fantastic. You guys did make a lot of trips. Indianapolis too, I think
Yes,
you went to.
Indianapolis.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
How about this side of the table?
I'd probably say one of my favorite memories, or the favorite memories, Nights Caring for Nights, and how that's kind of evolved into what it is today. I'm so thankful that I got to open the eyes of students in the building to other students in the district that don't have enough to eat over the weekend, and they need help. And so it was so great that I not only got other people involved, but especially all of like my really close friends. They've helped me every step of the way. Once my sister went off to college and I was by myself with the program, and so we just have the best time on Thursdays.
Packing the bags
Yeah.
and getting ready to send them home. What a great program it's been. I mean, you've helped lots and lots and lots of families, Michaela, you and your whole family. And now that you have a process in place for next year when you guys are going, when the Brunos are gone,
Yes.
kids are still going to be fed, so that's
Yeah.
fantastic. Guys, how about you?
I'm going to go back to band. I think it was just a ton of fun, whether it was playing Friday night out on the football field or third quarter playing for the student section, and all the trips we made going to states, getting all straight ones for I think the past 2 or 3 years. Then going to trips like St. Louis and Indianapolis was a ton of fun.
Yeah, and how incredible the band sound. You guys sound fantastic. We go out to band camp every summer, as you know, and we hear this show for the first time, and it always gives me chills hearing the band play. You guys did great work. Brian?
I think my favorite part of high school was my involvement with the cross country and track teams. That was a lot of fun. A lot of good kids on the team, good coaches. Got a good relationship with my two head coaches, Coach Martin and Coach Barwoody, and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that.
You guys have had a lot of success too, the track team.
Yeah, we've done fairly well over the past 4 years. So
Yeah, you
a
guys
lot of fun there.
You guys do great work. One thing that I hear stories about all over the community is Spirit Week. Is Spirit Week something that's going to stand out to anybody? What are some of your favorite Spirit Week memories?
The food relays, eating all the food during the lunch period.
Yes.
I was like the anchor with the Jello. 2 years straight we won, so that was great.
Fantastic.
I would definitely say hallway decoration.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
crazy the first 6 hours, but the last hour things wrap up. And I've talked to other kids from other high schools, and they have no idea
Yeah.
what a hallway is. What I mean when I say hallway during Spirit Week. And so that's probably forever one of my all-time favorites, because it's just so unique, and you just get to bring out your creative side, and you only have a certain amount of time to do it.
It's unbelievable, the hallways that are decorated. When you walk through Nordonia High School on that morning, it is absolutely amazing. You have no idea you're in a school. It's crazy. Any other Spirit Week memories?
Just the dress-up days are a ton of
Yeah.
fun. You get to, match outfits with your friends, and then it's just kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorites was lip sync.
Yeah.
Just watching the other grades, oh my god, the funniest stuff. All the dancing and it's just a really fun time to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And when the teachers dress
Oh
up
my God, the
and
teacher
they're
lip sync is
that's
definitely,
pretty
yeah.
nice.
I don't think I've ever gone a year without seeing Mr. Arbuckle in a dress.
Lipstick and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
he's a
funny.
handsome woman. All right. Well, I'm listening to you guys talk about all your memories. I haven't heard anybody say, you know, one of my favorite memories was this worksheet that we did in math class or this lecture we had. You got a good education, though, I got to believe, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys had a lot of fun, and that's what's important about Nordonia. What we want people to do, kids to do, is to have a good time here at school. But also, you're here to get an education. How has Nordonia prepared you for your next step? Do you feel prepared going off, graduating here to whatever your next step is in your careers or college?
Definitely. I know I took a lot of AP in college comp. I did that, and that definitely feels like it prepared me for college. We learned a lot of stuff that we're going to be learning in college, and college comp I learned how to actually write, so that's definitely going to help.
Yeah, going off of what Autumn said, like college comp had to be like my best class
Yeah.
like ever, and like I feel like in preparation for college, because not only is it like a college class itself, but like the way it's ran and like structured, like the way Dr. Beery teaches it, like it's really you making your own progress throughout the class. Like you have to check up and make sure you hit the deadlines for the paper. It's not really like the teacher like, oh, like you have to have this done. Like you have to like take responsibility, and I think like that's one of the greatest things that I took away from that class.
All right. Anybody else?
What you put into it. If you put yourself in a good situation where you're in the right classes and you do your work, it's going to prepare you for college. So I think I did just fine in high school. I think everyone else can too.
Jill, you were at the Cuyahoga Valley Career Center.
Yes,
Talk a
I
little bit
was.
about that experience and how has that prepared you to go on?
Well, Cuyahoga Valley Career Center is great, and I loved it all. And I'm so happy that I was able to have the opportunity to go to Cuyahoga Valley Career Center. I've had so many opportunities there, like awards, scholarships, traveling, jobs. I have a job through them right now. And so just being there and everything about it, it's great. And
What program were you in? there?
I was in digital design.
Digital design. And you won the Student of the Year for Digital Design,
yes,
I believe.
did. Outstanding student, yeah. So being in that program, it's great because most students would go there because that's what they want to do with their life. So it's good to see if that's what you want to do, and if it is what you want to do, it puts you like 2 steps ahead in front of other people who are gonna, because you get college credits. So
Yeah, a lot of great programs at
Yeah,
CVCC.
there's
You
many.
get a great education, and I know we have a lot of successful students from
Yeah.
Nordonia that go to CVCC. So talk about your teachers. I mean, I know that you've had some outstanding teachers here in Nordonia, K-12 really. So think about who are some of those teachers that stand out to you that you're going to remember forever.
sorry.
I'm gonna say Miss McMichael. She was one of the physics teachers here at the high school, and going into honors physics, like I wasn't quite sure how well I was gonna do. I'd never, taken a class like that, so I got in there. And I mean, it was difficult, but she was there to help me every step of the way. And then I went on to AP Physics, and that was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed the class, and she did a great job teaching it, helping her students, always there for them, and she's one of my favorites. She did a great job.
I would agree with Justin, and then Dr. Beery was another one of my favorites. I had him for a couple study halls and my college composition class, and he was also one of the assistant coaches for cross country and track, so I knew him pretty well, and he was a great teacher, and good guy. You could talk to him when you needed something.
And Dr. He was a pretty good study hall teacher,
Yeah.
right? Probably the best study hall teacher you could hope for.
Yeah, he was lenient.
lenient in study hall. I don't want to know what that means. You guys are graduating, you go on. Who else?
Definitely for me, it has to be Dr. Beery or, and I should say Senora Conte. She was my Spanish teacher for Honors Spanish 3. And Spanish is a hard class, but she, honestly, I've never seen a teacher care so much about her students and like how they do and their success. And I just think she's awesome. I love her.
I'd probably say Mr. Arbuckle. I had him first for honors chemistry, and that was super easy. And then I went on to AP chemistry and went to bed crying every night because it was so hard. And I have to admit, I was really frustrated with him at first, but he really cares so much about his students. Looking back, he definitely did it the right way, even if I didn't think that it was right at the time. The way he talks about his students, his eyes light up with pride when he talks about them. It's really sweet, and he just cares so much.
One of my favorite teachers is probably Mrs. Coleman. I just had forensics with her, and she's just you can talk to her about anything, just a very caring, nice lady. I liked her. She's very nice.
And forensics is a great class
Yeah,
too,
it's
right?
super
You
fun class.
look at crime scenes
Yeah.
and blood splatters and all
Yeah.
those kinds of things. Fantastic.
Everyone here talked about a high school teacher, but I'm gonna go backwards. My first grade teacher, actually, Mrs. Alicia Glorioso. I went to Rushwood, and I plan to become a teacher later in life, and she's the reason why. And she's also just a fabulous woman, and she actually moved away to Colorado a few years ago, but we still keep in touch, and she always makes me feel better. She always, can tell me the right thing, what I want to hear, and she's just a great role model for anybody.
I remember Mrs. Gloriosa. She was a fantastic teacher. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the future now. 3 days from now, you guys cross the stage. You get your diploma. And you're on your own, right? You're adults. So what are the next steps? What are your plans for life after high school?
I'll be going to Kent State University down to the Twinsburg Geauga campus. So I'll be staying home and just starting off there. I'm kind of going into college undecided, not exactly sure what I want to do with the rest of my life. So I'll just be going down there. I'm very excited.
I'll be going to the Ohio State University, the Columbus campus, and I'm going to major in biochemistry and hopefully on the pre-med track to sometime become a doctor. I don't know what kind yet.
I'll be going to Baldwin Wallace University, and I'll be playing basketball there for 4 years. And I plan on double majoring in sports management and business.
Fantastic.
I will be attending Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. I am planning to major in early childhood education to become an elementary school teacher.
I will be attending the Honors College at Toledo University to major in bioengineering.
Well,
I'll be heading off to the Columbus campus at the Ohio State University to study environmental engineering this fall.
fantastic. You guys all have pretty big plans. That's great to hear. So what are you going to miss most about Nordonia High School? When you next fall, you're on college campus somewhere. What are you gonna wish that you still had some more of?
Band.
Band. Cheerleading.
Football games, and those are the best memories.
Yeah.
I know for me, I will be playing basketball, but I think I'll miss my team in general because, I feel like they're, irreplaceable. I love them. Especially my senior class, we've been playing together since second grade. And it's just going to be hard to, see them all go our separate ways. So that will definitely be what I'll miss.
Be big tears Thursday
Yeah,
night?
definitely.
Probably.
Probably familiar faces, I would say.
Mhm.
I've just gotten through one thing or another. I've gotten to know so many people, and I've built so many strong relationships with them that just going somewhere that's 99% unknown is
Right.
going to be probably difficult for me.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to miss the friends because we're all going off to different colleges. So, I've got, friends in band, friends in sports, friends outside of both of those. And, everyone's going their different ways. And some are staying here because they're not seniors yet. But,
Right.
losing out on time with them is going to be rough.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna miss running. I won't be running in college, at least not on a varsity team. And for the next month or two, I'm probably gonna enjoy that. But
Yeah.
I'll probably eventually miss it and run on my own a little bit.
Yeah. Well, earlier you guys talked about your fears you had as coming into the freshman. It sounds like some of those same fears are the fears you have going into
Yeah,
college.
definitely.
And what did you tell me? You said it took about 2 days and you felt better. The same's going to be with college, guys, right? You're going to make lots of friends. There's lots of things to do at college, more than there are even here at Nordonia High School. So you're going to be incredibly successful. You've shown that you can be successful, so that's clear. I want to talk a little bit about freshmen that are coming in, right? Because this show will be shown to some of the freshmen that are coming in next year. So I want to give them some advice. So thinking about that, if you had to give advice to the freshmen about your high school experience, what would that be?
For sure, time management. Don't wait till the night before papers due to write 6 pages. Just don't do it.
I still do that.
I would say, I mean, in order to juggle school and sports and friends and family and everything that a teenager is entitled to juggle, you have to, have strong time management skills.
So do you have like a strategy for that? Do you use a calendar? Do you use a planner? What do you do?
Yes, the school provides you with a planner.
Right.
I would suggest you use it.
I didn't even realize how nice that was until like the last month.
There's obviously space to write down your assignments, and there's space at the bottom to write like your evening activities. And I would just say, for sure, watch your time and know how to manage it.
All right, time management. What else? What other advice?
Go ahead. Sorry. Find at least 1 or 2 different clubs, organizations, teams that you enjoy and you want to participate in, because that really helps with getting to know people and friends, and good way to spend your time. And on top of that, you should be not slacking off in school. Once you get behind, it's difficult to catch up.
Exactly. That's a really good point. It's hard to catch back. It's hard to catch back up. The freshman year, I mean, it's a huge year for grade point average and that kind of thing. And you mentioned clubs, right, or activities.
Yeah.
There's so many things here for kids to do.
Quite a few, yeah. Just find 1 or 2 of them and stick with it.
All right.
Yeah, I'd say pretty much the same thing. Try to find a good group to get involved in, because you'll meet a ton of good friends, and it's good to get involved.
And that's important, what you said, no, good friends, right?
Yeah.
Make sure you hang out with the right people.
Yes.
I would say don't be afraid to challenge yourself. I know when I was in middle school, like, I was scared to take like honors classes, and I was like, especially with the homework, like I remember Justin saying like you would be scared about the homework load and all that, but don't be afraid, like you can do it. And also get involved, and whether that be like sports or clubs, like make sure you have that group of friends and that connection, and it'll last a lifetime, I feel.
I would say just enjoy your time here, because it really does go by so fast. And I know we're all looking forward to the day we can go off to college, and I was too, but now it's here, and I'm like, wait, I'm not ready to go.
Yeah, don't wish your life away, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it goes fast enough, and as freshmen coming in, the whole life is ahead of them. They have so much to do. So that's some really, really good advice. I want to talk a little bit about some more specific things. The St. Barnabas guys, the people that came from St. Barnabas, we're going to have a group of freshmen that are coming here from St. Barnabas. Do you have specific advice for them, or can you ease their concerns at all about how it is coming from a private school to Nordonia?
I know I was really nervous just about making new friends, and just because a lot of my friends didn't come to Nordonia with me, so I was super nervous about that. But really, everyone here is very nice, and especially like teachers, students, everyone's very open, and it's really not that bad. It's fine. You'll be fine.
I said it before, but find 1 or 2 things to do, and especially if you find something over the summer, that'll give you, as I said, about a 2 or 3 month head start, getting to meet people, and that helps a lot.
Yeah, that's really important. If they can be in something over the summer to make those connections. And I want to talk more about band. You guys have talked a lot about band, but band's a big thing here, and talk about the time commitment of that, but also the reward of that.
The time commitment is pretty insane. We start early summer, and it does take a lot of your time. I think band camp is 2 weeks away next year and 1 week home, so it's already like a month of your summer gone. It is a lot of time. It's manageable during school. It's 2 practices a week, 3 hours each. You make a lot of your best friends. It's really like another family. And then the feeling you get when you have that first big hit on the field, it's honestly indescribable. I was drum major, so I was up there right in front of everything happening, and there's no words that can describe the feelings that you have up there. It's just great.
Fantastic.
For me, like, band has helped me make some of the best friends that I have. It's a little bit of work. Definitely can be long hours, like band camp. You're out in the sun and trying to get down as much water as you can before and after the long hours in there. But the reward is definitely worth it. You get out on the field, and you're playing and the crowd's cheering and stuff like that. It's just a lot of fun. It's definitely rewarding.
Yeah. How about athletics? I mean, we have a few people up here that played some sports. What advice do you have, or what insight do you have for the kids that are going to be participating in that realm?
I know with basketball, I would say in track, getting involved with your open gyms and like your practices early. Like over the summer, I know basketball we have open gyms like and liftings like every day. Definitely go to those. It's a good way to like get to know like the girls early, and it's a good way to like prepare yourself for the season and like show your face before the tryout. So that's definitely what I would give advice.
That's good advice.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak for all the teams, but I know that at least for my teams, and I'm assuming for the other ones too, we had great coaches. So listen to what your coaches are telling you, execute it, and work hard because they want the best for you.
Fantastic. So, if you had to do it all over again, right? If you had 4 more years to spend here at Nordonia High School, is there anything you'd do different?
I would definitely get involved in more sports because I was terrified to, and I kept saying next year I'm gonna do tennis or I'm gonna do whatever I wanted to do, and I was just too afraid because the groups are already formed, you know, and I didn't really want to disrupt anything. But now looking back, it's like I wouldn't have, and I should have joined. So.
Okay. Anybody else? What other things would you do differently if you had to?
For me, I was thinking like freshman year, I would definitely take it more seriously. Like I know I got the same speech that we're getting now. Like I swear I did, and like I didn't take it as seriously as I do like now. And now I'm looking back like junior, senior year, I was like, oh, that's my grade point average equals scholarships, and then like if I only would have did better my freshman year, I would be at this point. Like so, I would definitely make sure do your best your freshman year. It will help you in the long run, and with scholarships, trust me.
Nobody else any regrets?
I mean, I think I would have, like, not that I didn't try, you know, my absolute hardest during, you know, the school year and whatnot like that, but there's a couple more tests I could have studied for a little bit more, and when I like you always look back and go like, well, I guess I could have studied a little bit more and whatnot like that, but just stay focused and try to get the best grades you can get. It pays off in the long run.
And balance is important too, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
so again, everybody's here to get an education, but if you get an education and you can't have any other good memories, then your time wasn't well spent here, right?
Don't kill yourself over your
Yeah.
schoolwork. Like you should always have a balance between the two.
Right. Do activities, hang out with your friends, have a good time, be smart, make good decisions. But you leave here in Nordonia, you'll be prepared for the world and you'll have great memories. Guys, we're so proud of you. You've had such a great year. Again, $7.2 million in scholarships for your class. That's outstanding. And I know that you're all going to be incredibly successful. We're so proud of you. We're proud of the work that you put in. We're proud of the time you spent. You are positive ambassadors for Nordonia High School. Everywhere I go, I brag about Nordonia kids and how awesome they are, and I have really good reason to do that. So thank you very much for being on my show today. Good luck with you as you go off into the future, and I will see you Thursday night at graduation. You know, bring your Kleenexes. I think the tears will be flowing, but you'll be really happy too. So thanks, and everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for another wonderful school year, and have a great summer. We'll see you in the fall.